bloggers, East Coasters, remember last winter? Who couldn't, right? It is over now, isn't it? Screw your shoes. No, this is not about giving the bird to your relationship with running in the wintertime. This often is the best time to get out there and keep moving. Just a few tips to keep it economical and keep you upright on the ice and trails and the snow and the roads. You can buy actual products made for icy running, Catulas, Yaks tracks, crampons. But what's the fun in that? Who wants to spend $30, $40, $60 when I can get you out there in the elements for under $5, people? All you need a pair of shoes. Trail or road, it doesn't matter. You also need some screws. Sheet metal screws to be exact. Size does matter here. And length too. You want a screw no longer than a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch long. You do not want an inch-long screw. Shape matters also. You want a square-headed screw. You do not want a round-headed screw. It needs to be a square-head sheet metal screw. Hexagonal profile sheet metal screw to be exact. Now you might be thinking, what are we going to do with these? You might think we're going through your insole down to the bottom where the pointy will stick out. This is not a bad idea, kind of like track spikes if you're one of those high school athletic types. But no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go the opposite way through the bottom of the shoe where the head of the screw is going to stick out. This is why you do not want an inch-long screw in the bottom of your foot, trust me. Now, where can you buy these? You can get these anywhere. Big box store, home improvement store, Amazon, your local hardware store. This is my local hardware store. I walked in, rattled off what I needed, walked out for under $5. What else do you need? Well, you need a screwdriver. A manual screwdriver will work just fine, although your fun factor will go down rather quickly after like 1 or 2 screws. There is also electrical screwdrivers. The things I've learned for this Ignite talk. Myself, I use a drill. It's a variable speed drill. This means you can speed it up or slow it down, rather than an on-off speed. Yes, I also did not know there were that many kinds of drills on the market. I also use a socket bit which fits into the drill, and then the screw fits into the socket. This cuts down on how many screws you drop on the floor while you're trying to screw your shoes. Or drill your shoes in my case. You also need a way to secure your shoe. You can hold it, you can have a friend hold it, you can hold it between your thighs, or you can use a vise, as I have done. Now this is the fun part. We're going to get to the screwing. All you got to do is you randomly place the screws. There's no science to shoe screwing. It's very random, but you do want to place them in the lug of the shoe on the tread, rather than in the little valleys below. How many to use? There's no science in that either. I went light last year, 10 to 14 per shoe. 3 to 4 in the front, 3 to 4 in the back. I would have to caution you, though, putting them on where the ball of your foot is. Because if your insole is thin and the screw is long, and you land upon a screw, or you land on a rock, and you feel the little bite of the metal in your foot, then you're screwed. Because I don't travel with any screwdrivers with me while I run. How long will this take? Well, it's going to take you a half hour to find all your equipment if you're like me. You got to find extension cord, the drill, the socket bit, your shoes, the screws. But when you get it all together, and when I have my technique down, I can screw a pair of shoes in about 5 minutes. Very little time to get me out the door and get running in the morning. And so just a few tips to keep it economical and to keep you upright. And now go run.